Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Dripp Strick College Football Podcast. We're so glad to be back here. As y'all know, I'm Austin, and this is my boy Jacob.
What's up, everybody? As you can see, we're in the official Dripp Strick Podcast studio. First time ever recording in the new studio. Drop down in the comments what you think of the new studio. Obviously, it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
We just moved in about a week ago, but man, we're so excited, man. We're so excited to be here.
Oh, yeah. We're so excited, guys. So sorry we've been gone for like 6.5 months. I looked 6.5 months. That's a long time. We're very sorry. We've been super busy. I was gone all summer. Jacob was putting in the work, so we were very, very sorry. But hey, we're back. We wanted to get an episode out before week one, and we're here. We're here. So
we're here, man. We're here, and we got not a ton actually. We got some exciting games. One of them is actually tomorrow night, Thursday, August 31st. Florida, Utah, no Cam Rising. Biggest story coming out of that. No Cam Rising. So I still think, me personally, Utah will come away with the win. I just don't think Florida's good enough. They got Graham Mertz at quarterback. Obviously, he's not super great. Don't think Billy Napier is really I just don't think, Florida is a team that can compete with a team like Utah right now. So I got Utah in this game. We'll say 28-17. 28-17.
okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I also got Utah. The news just came in a few hours ago that Cam Rising will not be playing. I think that will affect the game a little bit, but I think Graham Mertz, like you said, is not a great quarterback. He's not, he's a little overhyped. And Billy Napier, after a 6-7 season, I just don't know how ready they'll be week one. If this was later in the year, I feel like Florida would have a better grasp on the game. But a transfer quarterback coming in, his first game playing in the SEC, so we'll see. But I got Utah winning probably by like 16, 17 points, I'd say.
Next up, guys, it's week one. There's not going to be, great games left and right. It's just going to be a ton of just barn burners, nothing special, nothing crazy. We got number 3, Ohio State versus Indiana. Ohio State, they've been having a big quarterback battle throughout all of the preseason, all of fall camp. So we don't know who's going to start there yet. Indiana, obviously, not a great team. I think Connor Bazelak is still the quarterback there.
I think so.
He obviously is not super great. So give me Ohio State. I'm going to say 45-6. 45-6.
Ooh, okay.
I think it's a blowout.
Man, okay. I didn't expect a blowout. I say, week one, I think Kyle McCord is going to be the starter for Ohio State. That's just who I'm predicting. I think that's what they've talked about. So with him being quarterback, I think he was a 4 or 5 star. I think he's going to be a great quarterback for them this year. I look forward to him. I say Ohio State big. It's away for Ohio State, which obviously doesn't lean towards them. And so I think it will be closer than most people think, just because Ohio State, you never know with Ohio State. They could come out and keep it close, kind of like how Northwestern did with Ohio State last year, which was so random. So I feel like it's going to be close. I say Ohio State wins by like 14 to 17 points,
Next up, we got a battle between two juggernauts. UMass versus Auburn. UMass, they played, was it New Mexico State last week or something?
Yeah,
New Mexico State.
So.
They played pretty good, but It was New Mexico State. So, me personally, as an Auburn fan, I don't see any way we lose this game. But if it happens, the show's canceled. We're canceling the podcast. We're not ever recording an episode again. But seriously, Hugh Freeze has been putting in the work this offseason. He's been picking up recruits left and right. We got 2 5-stars. We got a 5-star wide receiver and a linebacker. We both joined from Alabama and Georgia, which is even better. That's brownie points right there. Tons of 4-stars. We got a ton of transfers in. Pretty much a new offensive line, new receiving core. Jarquez Hunter is back, and Peyton Thorne starting game 1. Me personally, did not like what I saw from him at Michigan State, but to be fair to him, he was playing for Mel Tucker.
Yeah.
Mel Tucker's not a great coach.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited to see what Hugh Freeze can dial up week 1 against the Minutemen, but give me Auburn.
Okay.
Let's see. 42-3.
Okay.
42-3.
Okay. Oh, man, this is exciting. Hugh Freeze's first game as an Auburn Tiger. He's back in the SEC. So exciting. Yeah, he's brought some guys in. I feel like this week's just going to be, a Hugh Freeze showcase, showing what he's got. I think Peyton Thorne's going to have a good game just because he's not playing anybody. But yeah, I think there's going to just be a showcase for Auburn. So I got Auburn super, super big against the University of Massachusetts. So, but yeah, that's pretty much I got all Peyton Thorne, Jacquez Hunter. They're going to do their thing this year. Hugh Freeze is going to win a lot of games this year. So I'm going to be excited to see how they perform against, even if it is UMass, I'm going to be looking forward to how they perform. So, yeah.
Next game, we got Middle Tennessee at Alabama. This is not going to be close. No matter who starts at quarterback for Alabama, which I do believe it's going to be Jalen Milroe. I don't know if that's official yet. Do you know?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's official yet, but it's pretty much official. Jalen Milroe. See, Burton is back for Alabama at receiver. They got a lot of guys returning on offense for Alabama. So Alabama, their team, I'm just going to have to wait and see what happens with them because I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But give me Alabama in this game like 56-0.
Yeah.
They're not scoring a point.
Yeah, Middle Tennessee State coming into Tuscaloosa. It's not going to end well. A lot of money is going to go to Middle Tennessee State, which is good for them. But other than that, nothing's going to be happening. I think it's like a 31-point, like what they predict. So I'm taking the over on that. I think they're going to win. You said 50. I'm going to say 52-7. I'm going to say Middle Tennessee State scores, but yeah, week 1, just another cakewalk. So yeah.
Next game, guys, not a great week. So we're going to be talking about, all these garbage games, but we're going to go over some of these bigger teams and stuff like that. But we got West Virginia at Penn State. Drew Aller's finally starting for Penn State. Penn State got rid of the Sean Clifford curse, man. He's out of there. He's in Green Bay right now. He's actually just got announced as the quarterback 2 for Green Bay, so good for him. But Drew Aller, I've been waiting for this kid to start. He's good. He's special. He's going to be really good. And I think Penn State will do, great things this year now that they got a, competent quarterback. So, I don't know anything about West Virginia. I know JT Daniels transferred. He's gone. So, give me Penn State. I'm gonna say like 35-7.
Okay. Yeah, Penn State night game at Penn State. Yeah, I got Penn State big. Finally, Drew Aller is finally getting to show off what he's all about. We've been waiting for him. He's been behind Sean Clifford all this time, and so he's finally getting to get his start against West Virginia. And yeah, like you said, man, I got Penn State up by a lot of points.
Next game, we got North Carolina at South Carolina, the Battle of the Carolinas. Spencer Rattler versus Drake May, the potential Heisman candidate. I'm taking North Carolina. Spencer Rattler, we don't really like him as a person, but he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's good enough to beat North Carolina, but we'll see. Drake May and North Carolina, they don't have Josh Downs anymore, one of their best receivers. So give me North Carolina in this game, and I think this will be a good game. I'm going to say 35-28.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing who comes out on this game. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I also got North Carolina. I think South Carolina, they've gotten a lot of good players, but they've also had a lot of good players leave. So I don't know how good they're going to be week 1. And Drake May, one of the best quarterbacks in the country, if not the best. He's definitely top 3 for sure. And Drake May is just going to do what Drake May does. He's great. He's phenomenal. And I think they're going to pull it out. And I think it's in South Carolina. So I got North Carolina too.
Here's my first upset. Coastal Carolina is going to UCLA. Dorian Thompson-Robinson not at UCLA anymore. Grayson McCall, our boy Grayson McCall. We went to the Birmingham Bowl last year just to watch him, and he got hurt in like the first quarter. But it was still great time. Grayson McCall is back. He said he was going to transfer. He entered the transfer portal. He was thinking about going to Auburn, which I got so excited about because I love him, bro. He's just love him. But he decided to remove his name from the transfer portal and is back at Coastal Carolina. So I got Coastal Carolina in this game.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 25-28, Coastal Carolina. Give me the Chanticleers.
Okay. Coastal Carolina at UCLA. They were at the Birmingham Bowl in December. If you have not watched that video, go watch the Birmingham Bowl vlog. It's my favorite video we've done. It's just, I don't know, it's hilarious. But yeah, I want to say Coastal Carolina upsets, but I'm going with Chip Kelly. I'm going with UCLA. I think they have a lot of talent. They got a good quarterback. And then Dante Moore is the backup quarterback, which I thought he was going to start. But they got a good starting quarterback too. And yeah, give me UCLA. I got UCLA probably by, man, they might win by 25, 30 points. I got UCLA pretty big. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't. Okay. Probably the best game on this entire lineup so far. LSU, Florida State. LSU, Florida State. Jaden Daniels, Jordan Travis. Two really great teams, two top 10 teams. I think, me personally, I'm taking LSU. I think Jaden Daniels is too dang good. I think he's going to have an even better season this year now that he's, comfortable in this new offense. He got hurt towards the end of last year, but I think LSU wins, and I think they get revenge from losing last year. Brian Kelly's first game in the SEC, and it was his first loss. So give me LSU. I'm going to say 28-21. LSU.
Yeah, I say LSU as well. Top 10 game, number 8 against number 5. First week, I love it. But yeah, I think it's really the revenge factor from last year. I think LSU's so heated that they lost last year. So I think Florida State, even though they have a great team, they have so much talent, but I think LSU is going to have a heck of a season this year. I'm so excited to see what they do. And yeah, I got the Tigers probably by 17, 20 points. I think they're going to win by a pretty good margin after what happened last year. The way they lost, that was incredible. One of the craziest endings all last year. So yeah, I give me LSU 17, 20 points.
Next game we're talking about, Virginia at Tennessee. Obviously, this one's not going to be close. It's going to be Tennessee all day. But I really just wanted to talk about Joe Milton. He's going to be the starter this year. Hendon Hooker, he's with the Detroit Lions right now. So good for him after that ACL injury he suffered last year. But it's Joe Milton time. He showed us in the bowl game against Clemson, the Orange Bowl, that he can throw the ball. He can throw the ball far, and he can throw it accurately. So I'm putting him up there, maybe like number 6 in my Heisman rankings right now. Number 6 in my Heisman rankings. But I think he's going to have a huge season. I think Tennessee's going to have a great season too.
Wow, okay. I didn't expect that. Okay, yeah, Virginia versus Tennessee. Virginia had a really bad season last year. Obviously, it didn't end the way they wanted it to with everything that happened in Virginia University. But Tennessee had a great year last year, one of the best years they've ever had. And I got Tennessee. I don't know. I'm not that big into the Joe Milton hype. I wouldn't say he's a Heisman candidate for me right now. We'll see what happens with him though. But yeah, I think Tennessee's going to have a good year. Probably not the year they had last year, but I still got Tennessee having a great season. So I look forward to this game, but I think Tennessee's going to win probably by 30-plus points.
Next game is Southeastern Louisiana at Mississippi State. Obviously, not going to be close. Will Rogers is back again, probably his last season at Mississippi State.
Yeah.
So give me Mississippi State in this one. I'm going to let you talk about it more though.
Yeah, man. 3 o'clock kickoff. I'm going to be in attendance. I'm so excited for this game. Oh man, Will Rogers is back, like we said. New offensive coordinator, obviously, and so a pretty much new system. But I'm really gonna be excited to see what my Bulldogs can do. So excited! I'm looking forward to it so much. And Hail State, I think we're in for a big year. I'm really excited to see the Zach Arnett effect happen. It's going to happen on Saturday. Game 1, I'm so excited. We got a lot of guys back. We have so many guys back. And Hail State, I'm looking forward to it.
Let's see, man. There's just not a ton of good games on, man. We're looking at the schedule right now, and there's just
week 1, man.
It's just week 1. East Carolina and Michigan, obviously not going to be close either. J.J. McCarthy, Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, they got a really good rushing attack. You got a fast, agile quarterback who can also throw the ball.
Yeah.
You got Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards. It's freaking stacked.
Yeah.
So I think Michigan will have – I think they'll end the season number 1. I think they will be holding up the national championship trophy at the end of the year.
Wow, week 1
Give me
prediction.
Give me Michigan.
Week 1 prediction, you're saying they're the Natty champs. Yeah, we haven't even picked Natty champs. You're saying they're going to win the Natty.
Yep. Give me
wow, dang. Okay. Michigan's the only team from last year's playoff that has their starting quarterback back. So, that's one big thing, and they got their starting running back. I got Michigan big, East Carolina. My Natty champs. Shoot. Oh, man. Shoot.
You got to be Michigan. There's no way it's not Michigan.
I'm sorry, man, but
don't say it.
Georgia's got some different cats.
I thought you were about to say Alabama.
No,
I was about to just.
Georgia's got some different cats in that lineup. There's some dogs.
That's
got some different dogs.
That's pretty fair.
I say they three-peat. I got Georgia, and I just don't see anybody. They just have different type of players over there. Kirby Smart building a dynasty over there, and I really stand by that. So give me Georgia as a natty champs, but there is one game we have not talked about, and it kind of slid my mind, but 11 o'clock, there is going to be a game that I am going to be fully locked into. Big noon kickoff, Joe Klatt, Gus Johnson. I'm so excited to hear this game, and that is Colorado at TCU, Deion Sanders' first game. TCU's first game after the Natty, that big loss, but they still went to the Natty. Colorado, Deion Sanders' first game. I am so excited to see what the Colorado man, Buffaloes, what they do week one. I'm really looking forward to it. As far as predictions go, some people pick Colorado. Not week one. I'm saying TCU. I'm picking TCU, and not by maybe 10 points, 10, 17 points. We'll see what Colorado does. Colorado's going to be ready to play, though. So if Colorado wins, I really won't be surprised. Colorado is going to be ready to play. I am so excited for this game. Sonny Dykes, Deion Sanders. This is a big game, 11 o'clock. So excited.
My prediction is going the other way. I'm going Colorado. Okay. TCU. I mean, Sonny Dykes is a great coach. We can't ignore that. Sonny Dykes is a great coach. Max Duggan, gone. Quentin, is it Johnson or it's
Johnson?
Johnson. Quentin Johnson, gone. Their top receiver and their quarterback, gone. And a couple other players. Colorado, they got, both the Deion Sanders kids. They got
Travis Hunter.
They got Travis Hunter. Give me Colorado. I really think this is going to be a close game, and I don't think it's going to be high scoring. I think it's going to be 10-7.
Wow,
time score.
Okay.
Colorado.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game too. Either way, I'm not going to be surprised who wins. I don't know. Week one, I'm really going to be interested to see what Colorado does.
No, I don't think Colorado will. I think they might get bowl eligible by the end of the season.
Yeah,
they might be scraping it. They might be scraping that line. I don't think they'll be anywhere close to being a national championship contender, even a conference championship contender this year. Give him a couple of years. Give Deion a couple of years to adjust to playing FBS football. Let him get his recruits in. Let them develop. I think Colorado has a really bright future compared to where they were last year. Did they even win a game? They won one game last year. 1-11. So, obviously a big turnaround for Colorado, but I do think that they are trending up in the right direction, which is great.
Yeah. That's all I've got. I don't know of another game that's halfway decent, and all of them are just cakewalks.
Portland State, Oregon, that's not obviously not going to be close, but Bo Nix, they got a billboard of them up in New York right now, going for Bo Nix Heisman. We'll see what happens there. I think it's possible.
Yeah, he's up there.
Rice in Texas.
Ooh, big game.
Obviously give me Texas, but Quinn Ewers is back from that injury.
Texas, baby.
So give me Texas there. They don't have Bijan Robinson anymore, so we'll see who starts in the backfield for them. Boise State, Washington. Michael Penix Jr. said to have a great season this year. He had a fantastic season last year.
Yeah, for sure. He should be another guy in the Heisman voting for sure. He has so much talent. He has all the talent in the world to be a Heisman candidate, and I think he will pretty much all season. As long as Washington wins the games, I think Michael Penix is definitely one of the best quarterbacks in the country for sure.
Nevada, USC, not going to be close. Going to be USC. USC did struggle a little bit against San Jose State in the first half, but that's just your typical Pac-12 defense, non-existent. It's basically just free touchdown every time. Caleb Williams, obviously Heisman favorite right now, like by miles. Is crazy. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything else, man. It's just
I think that's it.
I
think that is it.
A ton of really just mediocre games. Next week we'll have a way better.
Well, was there games on Monday?
The only game on Monday. Clemson and Duke. No.
Yeah.
Clemson, I think they'll do really good this year.
Clemson, baby. Yeah, Cade Klubnik. Oh yeah, they're going to be good. They're going to be good. That's all we got. You want to do the outro? I think that's it. Dude, we're back, baby.
Really short episode, only about 20 minutes. Next week. Hey, representing Dripp Strick merch coming soon.
Coming soon.
But yeah, we got a really short episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Comment who you think would be the Heisman winner this year and national champion this year. But thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
We're back.